So my name's Stuart McAlpine. I'm a farmer from the Buntine area in Western Australia. Farm about 5,000 hectares and been farming with regenerative practice probably since about 2006. To create, I think the idea of a hub's really good because you can have a field day and talk about numerous things, and you just basically fill them up, and then we usually just run this for about 5 or 6 hours, and it's just like a tea bag basically. It just extracts some of those goodies out of it for me to share some of my journey and some of my knowledge, and just perhaps getting people to think about, you know, some of those experiences that have sort of allowed me to sort of say, you know, that's what's going on. Having a coulter in front to do all the hard work, so that when you're seeding you don't have to put a lot of pressure on it. So really just trying to focus on building carbon in the soil and using less artificial inputs, and focusing on allowing the plant to interface with the soil biology by sort of feeding the soil biology to sort of mine the mineral matrices in the soil to keep building new soil and new carbon, and sort of making the whole system more efficient.
If you increase your soil carbon with 1%, you double the water holding capacity. What that means is you can hold 220 litres more on a cubic metre of soil. Years like this where we have big stretches which is very dry, that becomes very important. You can actually see that the pH is actually quite good all the way down. It's a little bit more acidic down deeper in the row, which you would expect. There's just not a lot of support out there for farmers to transition to this type of system, and no one sells it. Like, you're actually utilising nature to become more efficient. So you are still adding things in, don't get me wrong, but not to the level that we've become so dependent on today in more conventional farming systems. You won't understand it unless you're going out there and looking what's happening in your soil, because if you can see lots of biology happening and things happening, then you can have the confidence that you are starting to make a shift in the right direction.